Oh, it's a bit fresh out here this morning, folks. How are you? Well, today's the day we're going down to London. We're going to the O2 Arena to see HSCC, the Hindley Street Country Club. That's my birthday present from the kids for Christmas. And I was just about to go down the gym. The time at the moment is 6:15. As you can see there. And I've got to get a blinking video uploaded for tonight, so I thought I'd just quickly show you just what we're hanging about with before we go on our video. You'll see the trip and all that on another video, but Sharon's still in bed. She had a bit of the guts ache last night, so she's not feeling all that well at the moment, so I'll go in and see her in a minute. I just want to show you this grass out here now. Let's have a little look out here, look in the garden. Remember that grass that we laid the seed for? It's looking a lot more greener now, so if I just turn you around there, you can see it from this angle. There we go. You can see the different colour what it is. But the patchiness is definitely going now, but it's going to be due for a cut pretty soon. As you can see, it's still got a few patches there, but we will reseed that. I will cut that, and all them weeds need pulling out at the end there. So it is coming on, it's getting there. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing the Hindley Street Country Club. I nearly tried to blink dog poo there, got to be picked up. But yeah, the mornings have turned a little bit cold at the moment, about 7 or 6 degrees. So I'm going to get back inside. I think Sharon's just got up, so let's go and see where she is and what she's up to. Oh, here's my little princess. How are you? Oh, let me get my mic for you. I'll get you a mic, hold on. I'll tell you what, you can use my one. Can you speak near to me?
Stand here like that.
How'd you feel?
I feel a lot better.
Yeah, but you had a little sickness last night, wasn't
I just felt sick. I don't know why, but I wasn't sick, thank God.
Yeah, hold on, let's put that on there. Have a guess who's underneath our feet, Bleating Merlin. So yeah, we're going to make our way down to Grantham, pick up a train, and we're going to
Docklands at the Premier Inn. We're staying at that Premier Inn at the Docklands.
Oh, it's Docklands, is it? Because I know it's the O2 Arena.
Yes.
I don't know whether that's the Millennium Dome or not, or whether it's another arena, Sharon. Do you know?
It is a dome.
It is the dome?
Yeah.
Right, so that's where we're going a bit later on. So let's make a cup of tea.
I'm having a coffee.
I'll show you what I always have every morning when I come back from the gym. Hold on, I'll show you. So we've got our Law coffee pod machine, as you well know.
Fill the water up where you get the bits out.
What's that?
Well, you get your capsule
Yeah,
out.
of course you do. This little thing, folks, you fill up with water. That's the canister at the back. I don't know if you knew that, but...
It's a while now.
Oh, mine bit might you put to. That's it. Yeah, this one's been okay. You do clean it out on a regular basis, though. What do you actually do when you clean it?
When he says it's not working with his mattress here, I just take the seed up.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that comes
This is what
out.
I always clean out.
I didn't know that come apart. And all you do is you give that a bit of a clean
Who's
out.
the engineer in this family now?
Well, I don't touch that
I'm
sort of equipment.
mummy engineer.
You know about that tool. You know about these tools.
Yeah.
You know about that tool and that tool.
And I know about that tool.
Unbelievable. So my tools are all the other end, and I will show you a tool I've just picked up, folks. More for the men than the women. In fact, I'll go and show you it now. Now, I've been looking for a large, heavy-duty battery drill for undoing wheel nuts and things like that. Now, I've just picked this up. Now, this thing's a blinking monster. Now, it's not a well-known brand. It's called Day Plus. I got this off of eBay. I was a bit dubious, but it's got over 2,000 foot-pounds of torque or something like that on it. I can't remember the actual figure. Have I got a bit of paper here for it? No, I've lost it. I can't remember where it is. Anyway, it's a really powerful piece of kit. And I was looking at the ones from DeWalt, Makita, all that lot. They're sort of in the hundreds to buy them. This thing in a case with 2 batteries, heavy duty, heavy duty, 45 quid. Unbelievable price. I've yet to see how good it's going to be, but anyway, 45 quid, I took a chance for that money. But I'll let you know as I get on with that, probably on my Retro Restore channel. Dougal seems to be a lot better now with his claw, didn't you, Dougal?
Yeah, he's running around the garden.
You can't see it now, but he's running around the garden now. It's this one here, he wouldn't even let you touch it before. Wouldn't it? You pulled your quick off, didn't you? Right down to your quick, your claw. Eh? Good boy. Anyway, that's that. So, every morning I have these things. They're the green tea, ceremonial grade green tea. They're normally pretty dear. You get these on, where are you?
I buy a job lot on Amazon. Good old Amazon, eh? They had them an offer.
Because in Tesco's, I think they're £4 a box, eh?
Over £4, £4 something a box.
Yeah, and I know you get 10. Is it 10 you get in a box? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is it 10 you get in a box? Yeah. So that's their Nespresso compatible capsules. And I have 2 pressures on that.
And I have these. these come in a variety pack, different strengths, which I quite like.
What are these? Normal coffee?
Yeah. And these are on Amazon, and I think I paid £26 for about 10 boxes.
Yeah.
And it lasts me a while. 3 months. 3 months it lasts me.
Yeah. How are we getting on with our Turkish holiday?
No news. In fact, I'll have a look at my phone, actually, now. I'll go and get it.
Right, she just pulled her phone up. Unfortunately, she's been trying... How do you make that noise?
I do it all the time on Magic.
She's been trying to get on contact with a person. And what's the airline you said?
Sun Express we're going with.
Sun Express. I've never heard of them, Sharon. Is that a new one? Or?
It's a Turkish airline, apparently.
Okay, right. So we can't get through to someone who's actually talking, but it's all a knowledge. It's you know that automated chat box where they just throw answers in. It's like a knowledge-based thing. That's what we're having to deal with at the moment. So.
And I've got no updates whatsoever.
Yeah, and it said within 28 days, and we're well within that now, aren't we?
It's now 26 days till we travel.
Right, and we don't know. What don't we know? We don't know what airport we're going from.
According to this, when I go on it, which I was trying to get up, but you know you can't think of your passwords and all that, and now I've got to wait for it's a pain to get on because you put in your password, your email address, and then you have to get your password. That was a bleep just coming through.
Right.
So now I've got to get the password. Whereas before you could put a password in, but they give you a unique number.
They send you a text. They send you a text.
You get a unique number.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on. Anyway, so.
And I want to show you what I'm looking at.
Well, they won't know, shall will they?
They will do in a minute.
So yeah, because of this, I can't get down the gym today. So I've just got to get this quick video out for you, just to show you what we get up to first thing in the morning normally. Jimmy's gone to work, waiting for Charlotte. Now normally Charlotte goes to work at 9 o'clock. And depending on what the day is, we'll have baby Ernie till about 3 or 5 o'clock, depends on whatever happens. So you'll probably see Ernie a lot more in a few later videos. Anyway, what was that?
So there it says, pending. We've received a change to your flights. If your holiday dates have been affected, we will contact you. So they've not contacted me, but that's been there since March.
Oh, is it?
See there, it says East Midlands, 2:10 our flight. So I've been on Sun Express, put in my flight number. There's no such flight number.
Oh, they've changed
They're not going to... And then I've gone on a website with Sun Express, or not on the website, Facebook page, and people are having the same problem.
Oh, right.
But you cannot get past Sunny, the live chat, which is a bot.
Oh, right.
Oh, he drives you insane.
Does he?
And I say, I want to speak to an agent. I know you'd like to speak to an agent to help you, but we can usually help you. And it asks you the same question again, the same question.
I know, I hate that.
You cannot get a human. So now I've sent them an email 2 days ago, and it says they should answer you within 48 hours because they wouldn't do nothing before the 28 days.
That was 2 days ago.
So hopefully today I should get some sort of reply. Because I need to get my reply, because one, I've got to sort out the Premier Inn I've booked in East Midlands.
Yes.
And the car park meet and greet.
Which you've already booked.
Yeah.
So we've got to make them changes, hopefully get money back on whatever airport we have to go to then from the original Premier Inn.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could just transfer the car park? I mean, I know they got that meet and greet make in whatever airport we go to, because I'm doing it with Purple Parking, I think it is.
Yeah.
And there's a Premier Inn wherever you go. But you can guarantee now, because we're booking late, we're going to be penalised with the car park price.
With the prices, that's right. That's why we book early.
Yeah.
Book the hotel early, because we not the Premier Inn early, and also the car parking, because if you book nearer the date, you'll find that they go up, the hotel prices go up. So it's going to cost us more money because of the airlines change of plan. And that's the problem loads of travellers get when you're dealing with these package deals, you could say, without choosing.
This is the first problem I've had. We've had change flights before with On the Beach, and they've done it like that.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if it's to do with what's going on, and it's Turkey, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we've been watching videos of people in Turkey, and they're having wonderful times.
Yeah.
And I really want to go, because I've been watching Turkey, and it looks wonderful.
Anyway, that's my green tea, folks, look.
I'll bet to my coffee.
Go and do your coffee, baby. Go and get that one. I've
got a dry throat
It's not much flavour to it.
Don't taste them, show them the colour.
I have shown them the colour.
Would you drink that?
It resembles pond water, but green tea, as you well know, is supposed to be very good for you.
So's a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I like a cup of coffee, but I always start the day...
I will start the day with this.
With a cup of green tea, don't I?
My packet's missing.
What cup? I put packets up there, Sharon.
Oh, I don't know, at the top.
Was that you? Was it? I didn't know that was yours. Do you know what? I nearly threw that away yesterday.
Tracy said I've got to have a spoonful of that in my coffee.
Yeah.
You said that cost you a lot of money.
Yeah. Have you been having it?
Yeah, I have a spoonful of my coffee every
you
morning.
You don't tell me, Shell.
Well, you don't make me coffee in the morning.
No, but I've just seen that sitting on the workshop because I bought that.
I thought you were surprised you see it was... Oh, you wouldn't see it was open.
I bought that and I've not been taking it. So I thought, I'll throw it away. But I thought, no, I better put it up there just in case. Because I thought it was Tracy's. Because when Tracy came down, she used creatine, didn't she?
Apparently, as you get older, us ladies need it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a lady, but I could have done with it. But anyway.
Yeah, but you bought it for your gym work, didn't you?
Exactly, yeah. But I've opted that I don't need it.
And he said it was so dear. And Tracy says, no, Mum, you have it. Because she's got one of these at home and she takes her own. And it's something that we lose as we get older, us
Creatine,
female.
it's good for your bone joints and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, so if I fall over, I'm bouncing back up and
Well, of course you
on.
are. Happy days, of course you are. Anyway.
And I tell you what.
Oh, hold on. She's come back to her again. Hold on. Go on. You got more to say, Shell?
For you ladies that are interested, it hasn't got to be just ladies. It hasn't got to be just ladies. It doesn't taste of nothing. It doesn't affect the flavour of your coffee.
Oh, right.
Can't taste no difference.
I didn't know you've been using it, so.
Yeah. Well,
creatine. Show them it again. Show them the packet.
My daughter told me. Well, my daughter says do so, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you to do stuff you say later on.
Yeah. There
So this is it. This is what Sharon's been taking. And I got that from Amazon. If I can find the link, folks, I'll put it below for you if you're interested. If you're of a certain age where you might need a bit of bone density help and stuff like that. Oh, what are you doing?
No, the tablets are gone.
I've put them round the corner.
Oh,
No, up on the shelf.
no, these are another thing. Now, this is something we do lose, women. These.
Collagen.
Yes.
Yeah, marine collagen.
Mine bought them.
I bought
I've
them
took
as well.
over and
Yeah.
I have just one a day. They're not big. I'll have it with my coffee.
Well, the reason why I give you them was because of your hip problem that you had. I thought they're probably more beneficial to you. I think they're quite dear. No, they might not have been quite dear, them ones. I'm not sure. If I can find the link to them, I'll put that below as well for you.
My nails are stronger. My hair is growing quicker.
Yeah.
So that does work. And that is something we do lose when you've been on the menopause, apparently, your collagen.
Happy days. So you use, anyway, in coffee and in tea, I have cream in tea base. I don't have milk, folks. Although, obviously, if I'm around someone's place or whatever, I'll have milk in it. But coffee, we always have cream in coffee. So that's another part of our routine. Then we both get our cups when we come back from the gym. Normally, I normally get in a few minutes before Sharon at 7:30. Sharon gets in at about 8:22, when she goes swimming in the morning. Don't forget, this is from Monday to Friday. Then we'll go in the front room like we're going to do now with my cup of pond water. You got your drink, baby? Let's keep them looking at that. Look. Keep them looking at that.
Oh,
look.
that's how their stomachs.
Come on, let's go in the front room. The dogs are here with us, as always, because we shut the doors at night. So let's just open that door up there.
Come on, guys. Time for
So
cuddles.
we go in here. Chris has been around last night. Look, he's left his bloody cups in here. Look, we've got 3 cups in here. Look, let me get rid of Frank's banana. That's another thing we've been left in here with.
I went straight to bed though, didn't I? I normally take them out.
Yeah.
To go to bed.
Let's throw that away. In the bin. Oh, on with the telly. Oh, bear with us.
Wouldn't it be awful
Eh?
if you didn't really, you just waited till the day before you went and it said East Midlands? You could turn up to East Midlands for that flight. You'd never make your holiday, would you?
Well, you imagine if you didn't have a smartphone.
Huh?
Like, you can't live your life now without a smartphone. Because you couldn't phone people up, because obviously you can't get through to a blinking human.
No, that's the thing. Robots are taken over, but you can't talk to a robot.
So how do people get on if they don't have smartphones? I don't know.
But it's up, these are people, well,
Because
the
no
elderly.
company like that sends stuff through the post anymore.
I remember when I speak to old people, they say, book a doctor's appointment, you've got to go online. They haven't got it. They just haven't got the phone, and they think everybody has got it. And a lot of people don't. Well, the elderly generation don't want it.
Yeah.
Or they just want a mobile phone that literally they can just ring somebody up with, not go on the internet.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, stop moaning, Sharon.
No, it's not you're moaning, Sharon. It's not you moaning. Let's have a look on here. See what we got for today. I don't know. See, the trouble is, other people have been using my profile. All the videos are changing because Chris was in there last night. and he flicks through. Normally, when Frank goes on here, he goes in the kiddie bit. So yeah, there's not a lot there. All my normal preferences.
Well, we've watched our ones from last night, haven't we?
What do you mean?
That's the thing. They won't show up. Like we watched the Cambridges last night, so they're going to be further on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So plus they had a load of music on last night as well, didn't they? I noticed. So
well, they had the shorts on and all, didn't they?
Yeah, I watched that biker Simon. I watch him. Jamie Dodger Flips, Ricky Resells, Rachel Fantastic, Roman Radfords are there. Who's that? Gypsy Souls?
Well, I've only been watching them because they're in Turkey at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Michael Barrymore. He's a strange one now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Wait.
He's seen Lola.
Oh, right. Now, you've been watching Louis Spence, haven't you?
Oh, my God, he is funny.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I'll have to watch that one in a minute.
There's Field View Adventures there. Gary Eats. I don't know Simon Wilson. Well, I think we have seen.
Oh, we've watched him. He's very good. Look at his views. 1 million views in 2 days.
Yeah, he's a big one. I don't know that person. There's that biker Simon. I don't know that person. Tasty Classics I'll watch. I don't know that person.
Look at all these car boots. Christ's sake.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Look,
but
there's a whole row of them now.
What? Car Boots
That
House,
one, that
yeah. Flipping
one,
Sloth, yep. Mr. and Mrs. Yorkshire. When's the Whitby Goth weekend? Because,
Well, it's obviously then.
How you doing?
eh?
It's obviously there. Look, Whitby
No,
Goth weekend.
the reason why I asked is because we were going to go down there, and I think Amanda sent me an email. She was going to give us some games, wasn't she? Some retro games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, she emailed me yesterday just wondering when we were going to go. I said sometime this year, but I'm not too sure of a date.
Yeah, no.
I was going to picture in when it was sort of Goth weekend or something.
You'd have to book up now for the. You won't get a room. Them Goths, they're there that say this weekend. They book up for the next year straight away.
I'm saying that I was going to.
Yeah.
But they do a few events a year. They do one around Halloween, I think. Did we go there Halloween? I can't remember.
No, I can't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we've got Mr. and Mrs. Yorkshire, Gabby Starbuck. We have watched Gabby. I don't know that chap. That's just a general video. I do watch music videos, but it's of the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. I don't know who these people are, to be honest with you. I don't know any of these. So how YouTube chooses your videos you watch, I really don't know. There's old Justino. I've been watching Justino. He's doing all right. He's out in Tenerife at the moment. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Don't know that one. Again, we're back to Barrymore again. That biker Simon, Ricky Resells, Butler's Empire.
That tells you all the ones you watch.
That's the top channels you watch there. Look, Cash Machine Cars. This is my channel. The Old Food Guy. Oh, Sharon's brother. I watched a bloke called Darren John.
Oh, that's who we're seeing tonight, look.
What?
The Hindley Street Country.
Oh, yeah, that's who we're watching tonight, folks. You'll see that in the later video. There are other channels. That's not all we subscribe to. We obviously subscribe to other channels which we watch as well, but they're the ones that come up on a regular basis, I think you'll find. So,
Look, ladies, I've ordered a top. Well, I've ordered 5 tops.
right, where's this from?
These are coming from Shein. I've been curious to see what they're like. So they're actually on their way. There we go, there's another one.
Yeah.
They're all roughly under £10. What's that one? I quite like that one with the collar. So we'll see what they're like. Well, when they come, I'll show you what they're like and see if it's worth ordering from Shein. I've not done. I know my daughter's done it, and I think Stacey does it, but I've never done it for myself. So
Now, your brother ordered something.
yeah, from Temu.
In fact, sitting on the table here.
Yeah,
And you was actually very impressed with it.
I was really impressed with it.
Now, I've got an industrial size ultrasonic cleaner, about that big, which I use for my car parts, for cleaning gold and silver up, or engine parts and stuff like that. But he got this one. This is a mini ultrasonic cleaner. Is it USB? Yeah, it's USB.
Yeah, they had it listed on Temu for glasses, a glasses
I've never heard of it before, but you reckon you put your glasses in it?
In fact, I will be putting I'll warm some water up and do it now for you.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you do that then, because I want to put my watch in it, because my watch in between the links get really,
well,
really
your chain's
dirty.
dirty as well.
And my chain as well. So we'll quickly show you this, and I think this was about £10.
Yeah. It was actually put on Temu as a glasses cleaner.
Yeah.
But when the box arrived, it said jewellery cleaner, and honestly, it's fantastic.
We'll go and fill it up then, and then we'll have a little go, because I want to put my watch in it. All right, and you're back. So what you've done, all you've done in there is put hot water.
Yep.
Oh, you're putting yours in first? I want to put my wash in there first.
These are clean. I just like them to give them a good shine.
So you get a pair of normal glasses.
You can put your sunglasses in, any glasses.
Right, now, press the on button. Oh, my God.
I think Jimmy pressed it twice.
Is it timed, is it, or what?
No.
So you ain't got a timer to tell you how long?
Get kitchen roll, really, shouldn't I?
Oh, it sticks to the table as well.
Yeah, it's got
suckers on the feet now. See, I'm quite tempted to drop my watch in there.
Right, take my glasses out if you're doing that.
Did you press the stop button?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Now, my wash is filthy. But you don't need it in there for long, do you? Now, this, I know, is quite dirty, I would have thought, so I'm going to put that in. It is waterproof. So
yeah, my watch ain't dirty. It swims every day.
Yeah, well, there you go. But I do work and all that on cars and stuff tonight. Right, ready? Let's see if we can see any changes. Well, I can see it vibrating in there. And yeah, I can see stuff lifting out of the joints there, Sharon. Can you see the dark bits floating out, folks? Look. All around there. Look
my God, yeah.
Look
That's why I didn't want my glasses in with that. How right was I?
Wow, that's good. So it is like ultrasonic cleaning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Show them the colour of that water, Sharon. You see it?
That's disgusting.
Right, let's just stop it. Let's get that watch out. Now, I haven't seen this, we haven't taken it out. So I'm just going to dry it off. And already I can see that is actually sparkling, Sharon. This watch never sparkles. I'll show you in a minute, hold on. It's only an only cheap Casio watch. This is one of those replicas that you buy. Yeah, definitely. You don't know, you can't see the improvement there, folks, but I can, definitely. I can't zoom in and show you, folks, but just take a look at that water again, Sharon.
That's disgusting.
Isn't it? That's just my watch. Anyway. Right, let's just put that back on. So I think we'll leave that there. If I can find a link to that, I don't know. It's hard for me to find the links on Temu because I did try pasting the link in below for my T-shirts that time, and it was a bloody long link, about that length, one paragraph sort of thing. So I didn't put the link in for the T-shirts. That's the reason I didn't do that, folks, when I showed my other T-shirts. Anyway, we're going to get ready now. Get ready to get on the train. You'll see that in another video, probably Sunday's vlog, where we go down to the London Arena. No, the O2 Arena, isn't it?
Yeah.
And see the Hindley Street Country Club. And I don't know how much of that bit we'll film, but we're obviously going to stay in the Premier Inn that same night, and then we'll make our way back from London on the train. First class, apparently, Sharon.
Of course it is.
And you reckon they've changed the menu?
Yeah, there was avocado on toast with poached eggs. Or no, in a muffin.
That might be the summer menu, Sharon. I don't know.
That was the breakfast menu, Martin.
I know that, but the summer one, the spring one or whatever.
Yeah, but that's what they sent me to look at the menu.
Anyway, right, we're going to go now, folks. I've got to get this video uploaded so you've got something to watch tonight. We'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to stay tuned. And until then,
bye-bye.
Bye for now.